So yeah, about my cake space. This is it, my home kitchen, and a lot of people call me asking for jobs when they find me on the web. Right now, I'm not hiring. I could. I'm at a point now where I got enough product that my wife is about ready to kick me out of the house, and I'm at the point where either I got to expand it or I just got to scale it way back because it's getting out of control. And I would much rather scale it up than have to cut it out, because I love doing this. It's something very relaxing, and I don't, I don't. It's not like a 9-to-5 job. It's usually a 9-to-9 job or overnight. Very few hours of sleep right now because I'm doing both. But I can't put the cakes down. I just like doing it. Anyhow, it's very rewarding for me when someone is wowed by a cake. I enjoy that more than anything. If they're not wowed, then it didn't hit the goal. So that's a little bit about what we do and how we do it. We were recently named a Google favorite place, and I guess Google thinks we're a shop, and so do about 99% of the people that call us and want to come by and pick up a cake. As you can see, I don't have much room for space as far as storing cakes, and so I've got kind of grown out of the kitchen, and it's time to get a space. So my hobbies, obviously, has to do with cars. I don't watch football, I don't watch baseball. It's anything with wheels, typically 4 wheels, and that's my interest. This is my man cave, and this is where I get a lot of my work done. This is where the kids, they're allowed, but they don't hang out in here too much. And this is where I'm able to really focus on a lot of the things I do, and the environment's important, and this is the environment I like. So I live in Concord, North Carolina, which, as you may know or may not know, is race capital USA. With every race team in the city, every race team in the industry is based here or has some presence here. And so I get a lot of opportunities to run into other, some of the drivers, some of the crew members, and race against some of them occasionally in go-karts. So if you think I'm competitive, just wait, it's coming. The racing is, like I said, I've been through a number of schools, and I worked at Richard Petty Driving Experience for a little while, and absolutely love that. And next to cakes, those are my 2 really strong passions. Some of my favorite cakes that I've done are cakes that typically wow people a lot more than what they would expect. Namely, the State Trooper one's a pretty detailed creation that I enjoyed making a lot. It's a big cake, and it was a lot of airbrushing, a lot of chrome. In fact, I even DVR'd an episode of Cake Boss to try and figure out what they were using for chrome in the airbrush, and got my hands on some of that in order to make that cake. And a lot of people didn't think it was edible. You had to tell them it was edible. My next favorite cake would probably be the NASCAR Sprint Cup trophy for Jimmy Johnson. It was a pretty neat opportunity, as you can imagine, being a race fan and that being one of my passions. It was a really neat, unique opportunity that I made this cake to where even those guys didn't understand how it was made or that it was even edible. Very, very cool to see them be shocked by something that in their lives doesn't really surprise them too often. One of the feature cakes that I really like making is Star Wars themed cakes. Nobody around here seems to do them, and they're a huge traffic driver for me on the website. And just creating not only the cake, but incorporating one of the kits, the Lego kits, into the cake as part of the theme, which the kid then gets to keep. Pretty unique. Nobody else does it, and I like those cakes a lot. Another great cake I enjoyed making was one of the latest cakes we did, Star Trek theme, and it incorporated some fiber optic lights. And all-time favorite as far as the special effects go, probably Colleen Odegaard, the NBC cake we did for Charlotte Today. That was a pretty neat cake. The smoke effect with the lightsaber by far went way over what I expected, and enjoyed that a lot. My favorite cake as far as theme has to be the IndyCar cake that I did for a returning client, and it's a Ferrari Formula One car. So yeah, enjoyed that a lot. Very unique. Nobody else could do it. She called around. So yeah, I like to be the source of things that don't typically can be done. The one problem, if it's a problem, is people think that you do these cakes and it takes 30 minutes like it does on TV, and then they think it can't be that much. Maybe $60, $70, and they couldn't be more wrong. It's based on time, as you know, and the amount of detail that goes into it. And most of the cakes we like to get, we do it by appointment only, are 2 weeks out, and so that's how we do it.